Fiddle again, and hello, it's Fo, and welcome back to Chad and Minka's Collection Adventure! We're going to pick up where we left off from last time. We were trying to get Millie to do some self-repairing, but clicking on the icon doesn't seem to do anything, and trying to click on Millie herself doesn't seem to do anything either. So yeah, not quite sure what's going on there. Try to save it and start again, but doesn't seem to be making any difference. So yeah, we'll have to try and get that sorted before the durability goes all the way down. Yeah, we'll come back to that problem. If restarting the game doesn't fix it, then yeah, don't know what will. Keep tidying up for them, trying to get rid of all these dust bunnies and filth fiends and piles of dust. Very good at autonomously vacuuming and keeping the place tidy, or using any of their many robo-vacs. Wiki's hanging about, thinking about putting some rubbish in the bin. So that can keep Costanza's plasma levels topped up. Get the precious juice. Look at these two, peas in a pod. Sure they'd be pretty much identical if they were the same weight. It's a shame, we gave Ted the slimming down potion, but we haven't done it for anybody else. Word store is taking a while to load for some reason. Yeah, game's extra buggy, but never mind, we press on. So we can get the insta-lean, and give that to Ripley, and then I'm sure they will be almost identical. Certainly a resemblance between them. Ted's putting his homework down, that's not much use. Make sure he picks that up before he goes on the rest of his day. He's definitely going to need that when he goes to uni. But yeah, we'll get Ripley to drink the instant lean. See if she looks more like Ted. To do our project. We can get the grown-ups to join in, assist with the project a little bit. Hopefully it gets it done faster. Costanza's getting some skill as well from doing it. And we'll get this moved over with all the rest of them. Looks like this is the same thing. They're both the same quality. Tidy up this area a little bit, we can sort of move things around and maximize the space for the next time we get a new project. We've got space for maybe 2 or 3 more. I'm not sure how many different ones there are. Do tend to get a lot of duplicates. But maybe by the time we've had several children, we should get the entire collection, as it were. Going to spruce up the place a little bit, give them a mini makeover. They're forever complaining the house is not up to their standards of decoration. So rather than just all being pastel walls with paint, I'm going to give some of the walls some nice wallpaper, some like feature walls. Not everywhere, just a few places. Try and mix it up a little bit. So there's a range of decoration. Yeah, some of the papers I like more than the others. Yeah, just generally try to mix things up a little bit. Put in some feature walls. I'll try out some new designs, some new wallpapers I've never used before. Hopefully this is going to spruce it up to the point that they're going to be happy. Wow, what lovely decoration, they'll say. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Previously I didn't want to put them down any carpets or anything because it said that it was an increased fire risk. I'm already getting fires, as it were, so didn't want to increase the fire risk by putting in carpets everywhere. But yeah, some nice wallpaper. I reckon we can do that. As I say, hopefully it makes him a little bit happier. Now Ted's running late for his uni. He's in no rush to get up these stairs to go off. Apparently he's at uni already. He's still halfway up the stairs. The house is too big. Takes him too long. Yeah, we'll get him to take notes and hopefully that'll make up for him showing up late. Ripley seems to be late going to school as well. Bit of a nightmare. No one's on time. Still need to get Costanza's skills up a little bit. We'll get her to do some more writing. She hasn't finished her kids book that she was in the middle of writing, so we'll get her to get on with that. Get Ted to do his homework at home. I'm super annoyed that the sugar skull we're missing is a common. Like, not very common. Yeah, I really thought it'd be a rare, but no, apparently it's super common, just not for us. I'm trying to move stuff around in this room, or sort of science room. But the game's messing me about. I'm taking ages to move things and making things disappear. Yeah, not much use. As soon as I move something, it just disappears off the face of the earth. No, I can't put this thing down. I've tried to move it, but it won't move. Yeah, a bit of a nightmare, but never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen all the quirks this game has to offer. Now Costanza won't go to work. Now, everyone is late in leaving today. Apparently Costanza is standing here. The camera is centered on her, but she doesn't exist. And she's in the sun, so she's not happy. But yeah, she doesn't exist. I don't know how she can go to work. She's already at work, but she's not, because she's right here, apparently. But she's invisible. I just don't know. Yep, that's a new one after just saying I'd seen all the quirks. Yeah, no idea what's going on with this game sometimes. It does its own thing. Yeah, we persevere. Hopefully, once we can get past the uni stage for Ted, we can get on and get him a job and the quirks will change. We're faced with different challenges. I always have problems with this bin, so I'm going to turn it around to see if that makes it easier for them. If they can access the bin and they stop just hanging about and looking at it, thinking about putting rubbish in it. Extend the wallpaper across here. Not just all pastels upstairs. Yeah, the place is definitely looking better. Find Ripley's journal. Did have the game crash on us, but yeah, I spent ages looking for this journal first time around, so I knew where it was second time around. One good thing about when the game crashes, you can replay what you've just done, hopefully a little bit faster and more efficiently. Get Costanza home and get her to have a little snooze in her coffin and get a drink from Wiki. So quickly it goes between not needing food and immediately needing food. Go to feed, treat, and just in that time all of a sudden the food bowl is empty. But we're on it. Whiskas 6 is going to last forever. So we're trying to get this, air quotes, common sugar skull. But yes, it seems impossible for us to get it. Get Ripley to play computer games for entertainment. Yeah, she's had her insta-lean. Don't recognise her when she's running about now. Yeah, struggling to get her sugar skull. Person's trying to run away from us. Usual malarkey. Again, we're gonna, at the cost of emotional control, try and keep Ripley's traits up. Yeah, we take so long with this guy that the option to ask for a sugar skull disappears. It just goes back to being a normal bloke. Yeah, I have one more go of trying to have interactions with him and get that sugar skull. Trying to force him to stay. But yeah, the option disappears. He says no, and then we can't ask again. And it's just a big waste of time. But never mind. Costanza's needs are shot. We'll get her to eat a few plasma fruit. Not that that makes much of a dent in the thirst need. It doesn't help when the trees disappear every so often. So we're not getting that many opportunities to harvest all the plasma fruits and sell the cash from the money trees. Yep, there go the trees. It happens. Don't know why, but it does. Now we've got more Highchair hijinks. Ridiculous. Sure, I'll pop you in the chair. I'll go to the fridge to get some food for you, and then I'll just wander away and not give it to you at all. Bye. What use is that? You just left the kid in the high chair. I'll try to get some food out and see if I can pop it onto the high chair, but you can't get it any closer, only onto the table. Poor little Costy can't reach the food from the high chair to get a serving to feed herself in the high chair. And along comes the hero. Come on, Ted. Nope, you're just gonna pick her up and put her down, and pick her up and put her down for eternity. She's still not getting fed. Ridiculous. What a stress. Yeah, get everyone to go away and do other things. Leave the kid alone so the kid can just take care of themselves. Here comes Here comes Wiki back with food for Costy. So late. Must have gone down to one of the other kitchens to go and mess about with it, but it was already ready. I don't know. I really don't know. So another class. We're getting towards the end. Do some homework. Look at him. He's enthused about homework. Yeah, he's loving it. Loving life and loving homework. But then, oh, somebody's died. He's going to be sad. Ah, look at Ripley. Trim. Yeah, she's not happy, but she's cooking food out in the grill. I think she's vaguely taking care of herself. I'm going to get Costanza to keep reading her charisma book. She's got to write the kids' book, finished writing that as well. Many sessions this one's taken. It's not just all flowing out like her first book, you know. Hopefully it's going to be just as successful. I wanted to nominate her for an award and everything for her first book. So hopefully the follow-up is going to live up to the hype. Yeah, even the dust is messing us about. Try to move it and try to sell it and it not letting go of the cursor and stuff. Yeah, every kind of oddity I think we've had this time. Yeah, we'll keep trying to sort out the mess for them, because they're not that great at sorting it out themselves. They'd rather moan that the place was dirty than actually clean it up. Unless they're in another location, in which case they'd rather clean up than do whatever I'm telling them to do. Yeah, Costanza keeps doing a little bit of the book and just wandering away, and it's not much use. I want to try and tidy this area up so we can fit in a second water collector. But the game's messing us about again, you know, we move something, it jumps back, then maybe 10 seconds later it disappears again. You think you've moved something, lies, it's not moved yet actually, like, hang on. Are you quite ready? Are you quite finished? Ridiculous. So we got our second water collector in. Not much moisture in the desert neighborhood, I don't think. Yeah, not as rainy as other places. But never mind. Hopefully the solar panels will perform better here. So yeah, we weren't generating enough electricity to sell some back to the grid. I love this. No respect for the game being paused and us being in build mode. Still hoovering away. Like, There you go. That took you ages. A lot of silliness going on, but never mind. Clean out the dumpster. It's overflowing. We get over at the library to do some studying. Of course, now he wants to vacuum, of course, when he's supposed to be studying. Oh, I'd love to just do some vacuuming. Never does this at home. Yeah, it rolled past 2 o'clock and the holiday hadn't ended, so paused it and saved it and everything. Restarted it so it would trigger the end of Harvest Fest. I was a bit worried that was going to crash us out. Again, he's got to stop for a vacuum break. Very important. We're wanting him to study for several hours. We're not sure if this is the last day of term where he's going to do the test or not, whether he's going to have to go back in on Monday for the last class. We turn up an hour early to try and go early to class to see if it can get us any extra marks, you know. But none of these buildings seem to have an option to attend class early. We can remove some banners that the rival colleges put up. Put up our own banners. You bright for life, yo. Yep, so he's got his class done. Get him to maybe do his homework. He's got his presentation. I would love to pop his presentation out somewhere here so we can practice and try and get some feedback from some of the students that are kicking about. But sadly not. Seems you're unable to pop out the presentation board just outside. I think you have to be inside to do it. We get some people wanting to speak to us. But it's fine, we get the homework done. Don't let them interrupt us. Yeah, Ripley keeps retaking this test. She wants to get the best marks. But she's half a skinny now. Like I said, I barely recognise her. I think, who's this stranger in the house? And it's just Ripley. But yeah, I'm sure they'll be like twinnies now. Costanza was getting into keep fit sporadically, so I don't know if she'll keep that up. If not, we'll maybe wait for a vampire baby and then she can have the insta-lean too. She's finally finished her book. Thank goodness. We'll get that published. See how she gets on. Hopefully this one's going to be as successful as the last one. Make another push to try and get a sugar skull. I'd really love to finish this collection. Never think about it ever again. Yeah, he meets the person, they're being flirty with him. Very good, we're just here for the sugar skull. So we get a sugar skull, it's a duplicate. We get Millie to try, but she doesn't even get success at the tombstone, so that's not much use. We've built up Costanza's charisma level, enough that I think she can give it a go. She gets success, and we find the person. Plenty of fashion options, things to speak about. Of course, those fantastic Day of the Dead outfits. It's easy to speak about them. Try to tidy up. Now Ted's not respecting the fact the game is paused and we're in build mode. He just wants to climb. Yeah, we're trying to get them to do things so it won't clog up the simulation, so Costanza can get a fair shot. But then the person starts doing push-ups and ignoring her. Aye, plenty of strange things happening. So we'll sort of reset everyone else. And she does get her first sugar skull. It's a duplicate, of course. It's not the missing one, but she got a sugar skull, so that's progress. That's 3 of them can go now. We'll come back next time, pick up where we left off from. Hopefully have more success. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.